Hey everyone, today we will be starting a new project. Last week I was looking on the internet and an ad came up for an abandoned dealership for sale. The dealership got closed over 20 years ago and it's been left abandoned. After looking at all the pictures, running some numbers, I placed an offer on the property. And it is ours for just around $300,000. So the plan is to completely rebuild the dealership, put it on the market, and sell for huge profit. Now I thought, why don't we do this whole project with using paid off old trucks? So here we have our 12 valve Cummins, our Ram 250, we have a PJ trailer, our 20-year-old case loader with a fresh repaint, and over here we do have an old Chevy C70 grain truck, and we are actually borrowing our buddy's JCB skid steer. We do have a few attachments. Let's hop on in these trucks and get over to check out the property. This first gen Cummins does look pretty sweet here. Now we are definitely a little bit overloaded, but no problem, we're only going a few miles up the road. Now looking at the initial pictures here of the property, we have a lot of work ahead of us, and we might even have to do a full teardown of the building. Now if you do have any cool ideas, please let me know down below here, and there is a full mods list up on my website. There are lots of mods used to kind of get going here. Now this should be probably 4 or 5 videos long series, which should be pretty exciting here, but we are actually coming up on the property and no one has stepped foot on the property in over 20 years, and look at that, guys. We are coming up here on it. So many tall trees, lots of trees all the way around it. I think for now we'll just get the hazard lights on. Now I do want to go exploring and kind of check it out here. Let's grab our paperwork and also the shop keys here. Now the owners are the same owners that actually built it over 50 years ago, but look at that. Right off the bat we have some barriers kind of blocking it, so we can't even get into the property. We have some fencing. Wow, just look at that, completely rotted out. That is completely gone here. It looks like the sign's still standing a little bit. It looks like some of the letters are actually falling off the back here, and wow, just look at this. Let's hop over the fence here. Look at that, lots of trash, garbage, and debris all over there. Lots of tires as well. Oh, look at that, guys. This looks to be an old car trailer. Wow, that is completely rusted out. This will have to go over to the scrapyard. Let's keep walking, and looks like over here we have some dumpsters, some tires. Wow, what do you need all that fuel for? Wow, that is a lot of fuel. Now there is something in that barn more than likely, and I think the key for that is somewhere in this property as well. There's just a random couch out front. Yeah, let's sit here, just watch and listen to the birds. There's really not much you could do here. Oh, look at that, old skid steer. Wow, that looks to be old John Deere skid steer. Wow, looks to be the 90s series. That looks pretty neat. We have some shipping containers. Not sure, can we peek inside? It looks to be empty from the start here. Now with the deal, anything on the property, even any vehicles, is ours as well, which was pretty neat. Looks like a small kind of old farm carriage here. Let's see, looks like nothing in there. And oh wow, that is one huge trailer, completely rusted out. Those tires are gone here. Now what I'm thinking right off the bat is, why don't we kind of put these trailers up on the marketplace, see if anyone, even if they want it for free, I'm definitely willing to give it here. Maybe a complete restoration, but I'm not sure. Wow, completely rusted out there. But let's kind of get going here. Whoa, what is this? Looks to be just a few pieces of tree wood put together to create a little area there. So that will definitely have to be torn down here. But look at that, guys. The building from the outside isn't in the best of shape here. It looks like the roof is completely gone here on it. Walking around the side, a few windows are broken, but I don't see much damage overall. Now, if you guys do any ideas here and want to see more, let me know down below. Now, inside here, wow, it definitely smells like 20 years old here. Let's open up the fridge, and oh, look at that, guys, old Cokes. I'm a huge fan of those old Coke bottles. Looks like there's an old microwave here, and looks like there is some mac and cheese in there. Wow, it looks like they just closed up shop one day and it kind of moved on out. Now let's see, I just grabbed a key here. Let's see, looks like it's stuck, and there we go. Oh wow, look at that. This looks to be a F350 regular cab long bed. It is the Power Stroke, the 7.3 liter. Wow, this is going to be awesome. Now since, like it did touch upon, anything we find on the property is ours, we might just have to keep this, and I really want to keep this. Maybe we could use it to kind of help clean up. We could put debris in the back. I really don't want to get it turned on today, though. I definitely want to have a mechanic come over here. It looks like we do have a forklift, and we do have some tire machines here. These should be worth some money if we don't end up using them. But really quickly, before we get going on what we need to do, let's come over here and take a look at this here. I grabbed the key to it. Now, there's probably 3-4 dozen tires here. Tires are pretty expensive to kind of dispose of at the local kind of dump site here. But let's get going. Oh, it opened right up. But wow, only to find an old car inside. This thing has to go to a scrapyard. So I really want to get this out of here today because we might have to tear this building down. Let me know down below if we should do that here. But I thought this would be a pretty fun series. I actually did an abandoned racetrack series that I do recommend you go check on out. Alright, I'm just now getting all of the equipment ready to go to get to work here. The very first thing we have to do is see if we could remove these barriers, or at least move them out of the way, so that we could get a skid steer and the dump truck in there. Now, what I'm thinking is, at the end of every day, I definitely want to kind of put these back here. That way no one kind of drives in here. There is a little bit of asphalt. Maybe at night, some young kid, even some other people will come in here, do some donuts, things like that. So we don't want that to happen. But I think for now, we'll leave these two here. But these probably are 500-600 pounds at the least here. Let's hop in the JCB. Now, I did bring this pretty neat attachment here with us. I borrowed the skid steer from our friend, and he actually said that we could take this with him as well, along with the pallet fork and the bucket here. So this should be able to just put a chain on there and lift it right on up. Now, I hope everyone's been having a fantastic day so far here. Let me know how it is down below. I do have some huge things here in the works, some huge announcements coming soon, which I'm excited for, and I am going to be building a new PC here. I've been ordering all the parts, and I should have a full build on it coming up soon, but let's see. I'm not even sure if this JCB will be able to lift it, guys. This is looks to be pretty big, almost as heavy as a skid steer. It looks like, oh yeah, we're doing it, guys. Wow, the skid steer, no problem lifting up in there. We got to get right up and over there. We don't want it to smash into our nice skid steer. Now, I really want to use more skid steers like the JCBs. These are really, really great skid steers. Really quickly, we'll get that drop there, which is good. Let's see if we can get this one moved out of the way. Not too much room. Oh, we're putting a few scratches in our buddy skid steer here. Now, today I am feeling a little bit under the weather, but I hope everyone's been doing so good this week here. And I am on winter break now, so we should be getting back to live streaming. I think next week is my plan there for that, which should be great. Now, this one shouldn't be as hard here, but wow, this is a pretty handy attachment. And like I did touch upon, a full mods list is up on my website here. It's a lot of work to get the mods list, but you guys seem to be really using it, which is much appreciated as well. So I think for now, we will, let's see, I really want to leave this right here. So we'll leave that there, and we'll get the truck in here, and we need to get cleaning up on all this debris. This old Chevy C70 dump truck here is actually one of my favorite trucks in farm sim. I really do like it. One of the best ones, just for kind of an old farm dump truck, which is pretty sweet here. So the first thing we have to do, we have to kind of get some of these debris piles cleaned up here. That way we could get the gooseneck trailer in. I really want to put all the scrap metal, even these couches, into the PJ trailer along with that scrap car. Somehow we have to get that out today so we can make a trip over to scrapyard. But let's get going here with the skid steer. Just a lot of moving around and putting it here in the truck. But it's so exciting though to be able to use a skid steer like this as well, which is a pretty sweet one. Now, if you guys haven't already, I do recommend you go check me out over on Instagram. I am posting every single day over there some pretty cool sneak peeks and updates about the channel. Now, by the end of today, this truck here will be packed full of debris, and I'm probably estimating we'll probably take maybe 10 truckloads of debris out of here and over to the local dump. But I can't wait. Hopefully, like, the goal is to renovate this abandoned dealership here, either rebuild it and sell it for a huge profit, or maybe even we might start up a dealership here in the county line map. 45 minutes later, and the skid steer makes quick work. We have most of the debris, those trash bags, just those miscellaneous things in the truck here, which is definitely the way to go. Now, one thing I will do off camera is post pictures of the trailer, the skid steer, even that forklift. That way we can see if anyone even wants them for free. That saves us from kind of having to take it over to the scrapyard. But let's hop back here in the C70. Now, this thing is full of debris here. We'll have to kind of put a tarp on it so the debris won't blow as we go down the road here. But for now, we'll just kind of leave this here in front of that trailer. That way no one actually can take the trailer, and we'll hop here in the case. Now, I also want to get the trailer backed in, and we should be able to stack this trailer completely full of scrap metal. We have the 20-year-old case up and running here, and I just put on our 12-foot long fork, so we should be good to go here. Next up, we just kind of got to get that truck backed in here, which is no problem, and this will be a pretty sweet thing. We'll be able to put the couch, everything on this, and kind of get it all cleared out of the way. The 12-valve Cummins, this truck especially, is becoming one of my top favorite trucks in farms, and I just really do like it. The quality of the mod, everything about it is really nice here, and I'm just a huge fan of these body styles, but I just really want to kind of use more old trucks. We don't always have to use the brand new $60,000+ truck, and I actually sometimes prefer a paid off truck like this as well. But like it did touch on, guys, I am feeling a little bit under the weather, but it's always great to be recording here. It's always a lot of fun, and it's something I really do enjoy here. But let's kind of get going. I really want to, whoa, we got to get these cleaned up. That's going to bring a few $1,000s in the scrap yard, but I think also on the way to the scrap yard, I will just kind of drop this off there. So let's get going. We should be able to pick these up no problem and put them right on. Alright, let's see how this goes here. Now, we don't have to kind of worry too much here. This is one huge pallet fork here, so we should be good to go. And let's see, can we pick up the couch there? The couch might be a little tricky to pick up. Actually, what we could probably do is just kind of throw it up top here. But wow, that is pretty cool that we could actually kind of pick up a couch and kind of move it around. You know, let's see, can we put it on top there? And that's probably not gonna stay up there for too long. But there we go, we're doing it, guys. Wow. I do have a lot of cool ideas here with this series, so I can't wait for those as well. And one thing we'll have to do is get the truck backed in here. Now, this truck and trailer will be worked pretty hard here. We'll probably put some scratches and stuff in the PJ trailer, but that's fine. And we kind of bought it to get working here, so I think a little bit further right there seems to be good. Let's get going on putting this down here. Should be no problem. Looks like the couch almost wanted to stay on there. Wow. At least we kind of got the couch over here. That was actually pretty cool, though, that we were pretty much able to move it over here. We'll just have to put it right back on here, and we are going to have to go buy some more ratchet straps from a local supplier. We'll be using a lot of it here. So there we go. I really want to see if we could get that car out. That's going to be the last thing for today, and then I think we'll head on over to the scrapyard. After a lot of work here using some chains, some straps, I was able to get it on out here. And look at that, guys. We have the car completely up in the air with these pallet forks here, which is a pretty sweet thing. Wow, this will be a tight fit here. Now, one thing about the wheel loader, the simple turns does a lot of changes here to the boom. But let's see, we'll get it backed off here. But there we go, guys. We got the first trip to the scrapyard. We'll probably get $4,000 or $5,000 from this. But hope you guys enjoyed our first day here at the project. There will probably be 3-4 videos total, if not a few more. But hope you guys are excited. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.